Okay, coming up to the start of race 5, and the current has died down, and that has swung the committee boat downwind, which is now favoring the pin. It's over there somewhere. There it is. 1 minute to go, and it looks like we're going to have 3 boats or more doing a port tack approach within the last minute. There's about 5 boats already set up in the line, but Ika's early. They're probably going to spin around. In fact, they're looking for a place to do that. I don't think they're going to hang out here for another 40 seconds. Fred Baker's usually down here, but it's the Pettipaws that are the trailing boat on port coming in the latest. Andrew Baker and is going to try to stall out and start on time. That's going to make it tough for Pettipaw. So Pettipaw's going to have to go behind them. And then what's he going to do after that? He's probably going to go behind a bunch of boats. Should be coming up to the gun. There might be some boats over early, like Blue Jay. Yep, there's boats over early. I can't see who, but I think Blue Jay. 23, 12, and 14. So that is Blue Jay and the staff boat, Dave Bryant, and 14, Deke. So that leaves 20, Fred Baker with a pretty great start, and 24 is going to get away with a good one too, because 23 is finally going back now, as is Blue Jay. So Fred takes the start. Ansgar is currently in the second best spot. The Tufts freshman with the Jonathan Austin's high school team. And that looks like 21 after that. However, this is twice around, and we saw Dave Bryan make a super comeback in the previous race. So he's going to start this race in 14th, because Blue Jay's going back with their sails pinned in. So it's going to be a while longer before Blue Jay makes it all the way back. So Fred's just tacking now. They would have tacked sooner, but they're just not pointing off the line. They had the same problem the race before. They couldn't tack and cross the fleet. Ansgar, who came out of the tack a little slow, was the one preventing them from tacking. And so now 21 and 27 are looking pretty good. 21 and 27, that's Lars Carlson, 21, and Chris Lombardo skippering 27. Ansgar came out of that tack kind of slow, so Fred in 20 came out of his tack going much faster, and looks like Fred is going to power into the lead. And I think Ansgar is going to be okay in second, even when Carlson tacks to starboard, because there's a little bit more pressure up here in the upper left, and it's going to give Fred an easy lead. Ansgar second. Lars should be third, and then it's going to be close after that. I'm going to check in on Dave Bryan at some point. He's still pretty far back, but again, it's early, and they'll make a good comeback, I'm sure. There are the 2 leaders. And then Lars is after that. Chris Lombardo and Mike Cannon will be 5th, tacking in. There's still a little bit of current left, so I think they're going to make... Oh, 19 is going to try to tack in there also, the Pettipaws. And 18, they definitely... they might be able to shoot it, actually. Should be interesting. Yeah, 18's going to shoot it through there. It's a racing class boat. They're actually going to make it, although they're not in exactly a good position with all these other boats. In fact, I think there might even, not sure, but there might even be contact there with 19. No room. Who are they calling no rooms? So 17's a race class boat. Oh, they're just going to plow in there. Oh, that's not pretty. '17's a race class boat. Here comes 16, Ika. Will they jibe inside of 18? And I think they will. If they can get through there and jibe, and no, they just sailed right into traffic. Oh, that would have been a great escape for boat 16 had they jibed around that mark. They'd be all the way down fighting it out with 19 now. Instead, they just grind into traffic. They're going okay at the moment, basically because 18 has only one sail up, but they would have been much better off by jibing. And 17's finally doing penalty turns. They just didn't know how to get out of that. All right, we got one more boat here just going around, Blue Jay. This is a finish of race 5. I only caught the start and the finish. But Fred's been leading from the start, or at least from the windward mark, and it's going to be close for second. Oh wait, Ansgar went the other way and is going to get second at the unfavored end of the line. Fred takes it. And not sure who's going to be third. 15 is way down towards the unfavored end, but 27, if they tack here, if Chris tacks, he could be third. 19's footing so much to pedipause that Chris could tack. But I don't think he's going to. Oh, now he's finally tacking. It's a little late though. 15's got third, Lombardo fourth. Pedipause should be fifth if they tack, which they do. And coming back for a sixth after the over early, Dave Bryant in boat 23. They're probably going to win the day. They're making such great comebacks. I think we're going to do a sixth and final race. So a lot of boats spread out because this was a long course.